shooting those videos for All Now and Po Folks, man. What was that like? Because both of them videos was hard, man. Talk to me.
I mean, that's just us thinking outside the box, trying to do something just to get people's attention, and shooting it in Kentucky, which is beautiful, scenery and landscape. You can't think that why would Nappy Roots go somewhere else to do a video if you're trying to showcase the pride and love that we had of Kentucky.
Exactly.
And so, we shot the first one in Bowling Green, hell, me and Big V cleaned out the barn. That's how humble and grimy we was to save $1. Lenny Bass shot the video. I think Darren Grant shot the Po Folks video. We shot that off of Clutch's family's land and a little bit in Taylorsville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And, just using the cities and the towns for what they are, man, I think is how Nappy Roots is we've been doing it that way the whole time. We're running gun. If you go and look at any of our Nappy Root videos, you'll see pretty much it's out somewhere that probably ain't supposed to be, no permission. Just taking this is dope, let's do it. 5 minutes for someone to run us out of here. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the whole fun of being creative, is just running and gunning and just, the director's down and the artist is ready. Let's go, let's shoot this here.
Po Folks, Anthony Hamilton, man. What was that like when you got that country boy on the hook doing his thing as well now?
Speaking of the video, that was the first time we met him at the video shoot.
What?
Yeah, and the first time we heard that version of the song.
That's great.
It wasn't good. It was not good. We listening to, it was cold, I think. So we in the band, and we went in the van, Anthony Hamilton sitting in the front seat.
Yeah.
And we all just in there to stay warm. And somebody played the new version, and it's Anthony. We didn't even know who he was at the time.
Yeah.
And we listening to it, and of course, it was better. Now we know that. But at the time, we hold up, man, who playing with our song?
Yeah.
Who put somebody on our song? We weren't feeling it, not even knowing that was him in the front seat. And as humble as he is, man, as good of a guy as Anthony Hamilton is, he didn't say nothing. He just sat in the front seat, just let us say what we were saying. And look, 20 years later, that song changed. Our version shouldn't never be heard again. And what he did to it, man, is history. He changed it for us, and that's our brother, man, Anthony Hamilton.
Forever, man. We put him on a couple other records on the second album.
That's right.
Wooden Leather. Mm-hmm. And we toured with him. He was on the Liquid Mix tour with us and a couple other tours, and I'm forever thankful for what he's given to us and allowed for us to be who we are. Because I don't think we would have took off even as fast as what it was if it was for Anthony Hamilton.
Exactly.
And his career too. I think both of our careers kind of did this, and then he kind of started working with Jermaine Dupri, and this shit went a whole nother direction. I'm like, shit.
Let us get another hook, fool.
Right now.
He ended up doing the hook for us on the Humdinger album as well.
Yeah.
Down and Out.
Yeah.
And so, he's always showed us love, and we always will be family. Every time we see each other, man, it's always love, man.
With y'all having such a large-ass group, man, what was it like with all of those different personalities traveling the world and making the music together, man?
We hooked up in college, so we was already friends.
Right.
So we was already we kind of evolved to be Nappy Roots. It was a little bit more of us that probably didn't rap, but they was just kind of hanging around.
Yeah.
And so we always was this big clique. So people didn't know when we started in college who we were, but the six of us always kind of gravitated towards each other and made it who it is. So, when we was together, it was always just me and Prophet were roommates for a year or so. And me and Clutch were roommates, and so, everybody was kind of cohesively working together. So when we was touring, man, it was always it's just we were brothers. We looked out for each other. Someone was drunk, we make sure he didn't get left. If someone was mad, we make him even madder. You know what I'm saying? No one ever got to throwing blows or nothing like that. You know, a couple times it got close, but it's
people
always
have got love. You just make sure they're in a good place when we leave them.
Yeah, some people got left on accident at truck stops. So but again, we're still brothers. Even though two members left to go, do their own personal solo endeavors. We can still call and joke and laugh. When the time is. But we grown, man. So we gotta either work together or we can't work at all.
I feel that. What was y'all favorite time though, man, doing this thing?
Now.
For real.
I say now, man. The first part was fun, but as I've gotten older and wiser and failed a couple times and put some records out that no one cared about, and I put some records out that a lot of people paid attention to and said, I'm glad you did it. I say being independent and being able to make our own decisions and still being friends 20 years later with shit. Almost everybody. I think it's more important now to remember what we're going through versus during the hype of it.
My man.
Yeah, do what you feel. I was telling you earlier, boy, it's all grave in here.
Great point, man. Now, right now is the best time.
Yeah, man. Because if I said 20 years ago, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be here for me to experience it and express it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm talking to you. Like, we here 20 years later talking to Beehive, you know, and shooting the shit.
Exactly.
Over some honey jack.
Exactly.
I gotta bring you some beer, man.
Hey, bring the beer. Normally I'm on my disbelief tequila, but I didn't have, well, Wicked done drunk up on my damn disbelief.
Matter of fact, come around the corner. We literally are a mile away from this location. Not to put your shit on blast.
No, I'm with you here. They see the skyline. They know where I'm at.
We right around the corner from your spot.
Yeah.
And you should come through and have a beer with us.
I'm coming through that thing and I'm drinking up all the beer, fellas.
Hey,
I'm leaving out that beer with a beer belly in his own.
We got plenty of beer. That's gonna be hard, man. I'll be toe to toe with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.